This episode is brought to you by Ken's Kitchen. Ken's Kitchen offers and caters for amazing continental and southern African food with fresh ingredients that are made to order. The menu has been carefully designed with a twist to delight all nationalities with a variety of foods. Make sure you get in contact today by calling
07908842234.
This is either a collection or delivery service only, free delivery within 3 miles of the Finchley area. Make sure you go check that out. This is Nux NKE, and you're currently locked into Nux NKE TV. Now, when I started this, I don't want to make it like a whole outrage of the week type thing because like I ain't got time for all that, innit? Like I got stuff to do, right? What I try and do with this channel is to try to show how our narrative has been taken away from us. Do you get me? And I feel like we've got to take our own narrative back and project our own representation of ourselves. Otherwise, if we allow other people to do it, we can't be shocked when they do it wildly out of context. I want to thank everyone, all the new subscribers, all the commenters, everyone that's sharing the video. One love to all you guys. I hope white, black, whatever. I hope you enjoy the content and just, you know what I mean? You support the thing. Thank you for your support. This week's story, Tyson. Now Tyson Fury, wait, that's not Tyson Fury. That's Tyson Fury. Last week it was the BBC, this week it's the heavyweight champion of the world. Next week it's gonna be a boy band, probably Robbie Williams. The week after that it's gonna be another news reporter during the weather. We're just gonna have weekly outbursts of people saying nigger on different social media platforms because that's a thing right now. And this would all kind of slide, yeah, if we didn't just have the whole Wiley incident 3 weeks ago where man got his whole career, his business taken down for using words that offended people, using statements that offended people. But it seems that when you're black and you offend someone, it's totally different to when you're white and you offend someone. When you're white and you offend someone, you get a show on LBC, you get a column in The Sun, you get promoted, cherished. They make a statue out of you. Like, when you're black, it's a takedown thing, fam. You're violating, blood. These are why the rules are made for you, fam. Do you get me? That's what it feels like. All the people that are not black that watch this show, I don't know if you've clocked it, but yeah, there seems to be a different level of priority and punishment. It's a clear injustice, but nonetheless, you'll be told, stop complaining. You know what I mean? Even if you're, let's say, Raheem Sterling and you complain about certain things, they'll be like, why are you complaining? You're getting paid. Just take your abuse. It's weird. So when Tyson Fury was reciting the words to Notorious B.I.G.'s Juicy, yeah, which they're obviously gonna blame because how dare you write a song using words from a black perspective? That's your fault. That's the new thing. It's not even the new thing, that's the old thing. You guys say it in your rap songs, so that means we can say it. Well, that sounds like anti-blackism. That sounds like you're justifying hatred. I don't know, does anyone else hear it? It sounds like you're justifying hatred, blood. When you say stuff like, but you say it in your rap songs and da-da-da-da-da-da, and I will discuss that. I will discuss that part because we're not totally innocent in that matter. But for this scenario, nah, fam. This is a total violation and it has to be called on. According to The Independent, before I read this, yeah, I purposely waited a couple days just to see if there'd be some sort of blowback, some sort of cancelling going on. Nah. Struggling to find articles out here. You know that. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about how this article and one of the other articles regarding Wiley, let's look how they skew the ting, fam. Tyson Fury sparks backlash after using N-word while singing with his kids. Technically, that's what kind of happened. He was singing Notorious B.I.G. and he said the N-word with his kids. He's not educating there. He's merely just carrying on ignorance, you get me? So let's carry on with The Independent. Tyson Fury has sparked outrage after using the N-word in front of his children during his 32nd birthday celebrations. Why you mentioned that part, I don't know, but if you notice there's a pattern in this thing, yeah, the paragraph will start off negative, end positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. You just gotta clock the strategy. The heavyweight world champion and father of 5 posted a video of his family enjoying his day. Why are you're humanizing him? That's what you're doing. Very good tactic. You're humanizing him. He was just having his birthday. He was chilled. He was drunk. All right, cool. Though the 11-minute interview included Fury using the racial slur while singing Juicy by the Notorious B.I.G. So my man's actually filmed it, said it with his kids, probably wife, whoever was filming, whatever. Then he's decided, you know what? This is great content. And posted it, fam. You get me? Offending potentially millions of people. But that's not mentioned in here. It's just mentioning it was his birthday, he was drinking. Relax, bro. We all do it. Well, That's what I'm presuming anyway. Let's go further into this article. Wearing one of his signature floral shirts and stuff. Wearing one of his signature? Why do we care what he's wearing? I'm so baffed. Did they not know of anything else to talk about? Literally going into what he's wearing. Okay, Fury was able to recite the lyrics to Juicy word for word. So what we're doing right now, or what these guys are doing right now, is basically giving him some sort of award, subconsciously, for being able to recite the lyrics to Juicy as if that's some sort of amazing feat. Do you know what I mean? And they've gone into his attire, they've gone into why he was there. I'm looking for the part where they're like, the vilification, the racism, do you get me? I'm looking for something. Outrage, maybe someone black contributing to, replying back to the story. I ain't heard none of that. And while holding his youngest child, Prince Adonis, in his arms, Fury sung out loud, okay? And if you don't know, now you know, nah, yeah? With confidence, with brazen confidence, with the ability to not only sing it out loud, but record it and post it. Probably added some hashtags. Let's check his hashtag. Let's carry on. Fury and his family used the offensive language on multiple occasions while opening birthday presents. So they're repeat offenders. Okay, that's what that tells me. The WBC world title holder, who is due to fight Deontay Wilder for a second time before the... Due to what? What? Considering my man said this.
Everyone just do what you can, listen to the government, follow everybody like sheep, be brainwashed by all the Zionist Jewish people who own all the banks, all the papers, all the TV stations.
And then now has gone on to offend the black people and probably offended everyone else, the LGBTQ people, the Christians. He's probably offended the Muslims somewhere. Like, clear bias, fam. Even the newspaper just assumes like everything will be carried on with normal because that's what's gonna happen. So the WBC world title holder, who is due to fight Deontay Wilder for a third time before the end of the year, was also treated to a bespoke birthday cake. So far in this article about him using the N-word, I found out what he was wearing, who he was holding, who he's fighting, promo in his fight, yeah? I know his age, but I don't know any of what the black community has, if anyone's been offended. I don't know any of that. I've just been left with, it's almost like a press article. I mean, like a promo article, you know what I mean? From his management or some shit. And now he's got a bespoke cake. Well, whoop-de-doo. Flipping hell. It's like, Wiley just got a new chair for his back garden. It's like, who cares, fam? Like, insane. Fury and wife Paris, and parents of blah blah, because I don't want to name their kids and all that, 18 months, starts telling me about his family. They're humanizing. If you notice, this whole article has been about, yeah, it happened, but here's why you should kind of forgive him. Here's why it didn't offend anyone. Nobody's really, it's pushback. There's a bit of pushback. Ooh, a bit of pushback. Not no outrage, not saying that people should be offended about anything else, but I'm trying to show you the levels of how they go in on different races. Do you get me? Like, and you see a pattern over the years. Like, Tyson also said during this is my favorite part. This is the end of the article. No mention of whether black people were offended or not. Just a bit of pushback. But watch his fight at the end of the year against the black man. You get me? So white people, you know who to support. Black people, you know who to support. You get me? He's pushing a little bit of that. And then it's like telling you his kids' names and what he did last week and what he wants for Christmas. And we got a bespoke cake with Tyson written on it because nobody else does that. But yeah, the last bit. Tyson also said during the clip, the Gypsy King, 32 today, still handsome, still good looking, still confident, still king, and still undefeated. Fam, this thing ends like a promo video, fam. This is the most one-sided article I have ever read about anyone ever. Clearly, one of his team members sent this in to be broadcast because this is promo for the thing, even though it's almost boosting him for doing it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, the reason why I do this whole show is because we have to take back our own narrative. We need to stop being offended when they tell us to be offended, or not offended when they tell us to not be offended. When we have a right to be offended, they're telling us, oh, you need to get over it. Get over slavery. Why are you still talking about slavery? But everything else, you're getting remember this, remember that, holidays this, holidays that, about other people's tragedies. But when it comes to us, and probably the biggest tragedy, crime in the world, it's a calm down thing, innit? It's a relax. You're happy you got a job. Yeah, you should be happy you got a job, which is insane. Sadly, part of the cycle that we're in. Get down in the comments, leave me how you think we should be able to affect change in our narrative. Also, let me know if you think Tyson Fury is racist or not. Could be a racist, you know what I mean? Beats up black people for a living, maybe, you know what I mean? I don't know who, all I'm saying is come on Wilder, come on son, all right? Get that back. All right, got a new fan. I don't even really watch boxing, but you got a new fan now, you get me? Because man has to forget he did that. That's what I'm saying. I need one of those punches where man forgets he said that. You get me? He watches it again on YouTube or wherever and he's like, I didn't say that, you get me? Like, man's, you've knocked the racism out of him, you get me? But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video. Every share helps. Every comment helps. So guys, I really appreciate you watching. It's been amazing. Nux NKE, I'm out.